Hi, Linda Viscardas here again. I also have my little notes here again just to keep me on track. There's so much that I want to say as we conclude this little presentation that you've looked through. And I thought that it might be helpful for me to tell a story. Some people say that stories are engaging, so I'd like to start with when our daughter was born in 1989. She was born with multiple special needs, and before long she had all these labels attached to her other than just her name, Laura. I'm sure that if you're a parent like me, you know what that's like. It took me a while to sort of work my way into this new life, to sort of find my new normal, my equilibrium. By 1989, things were pretty hectic, actually. But I had the opportunity to go to a meeting out of town, and the speaker at this meeting was a man by the name of John L. McKnight, and I hope that you'll Google him. He's a community builder out of Northwestern University in Illinois. He's founder of a movement called Asset-Based Community Development, and there's now an ABCD Institute that he is founder of. And that meeting absolutely radically changed my mindset. I started moving away from this thinking about my daughter as a disabled person. I stopped thinking of her in terms of her deficits and really started focusing on what she has to contribute to the world, to life, and to her community. I really stopped thinking that somebody owed us a solution to all of the issues that she was facing. I really started to think in terms of how do we make amazing happen in her life? How does she grow up to be a person who knows that she deserves amazing in her life? That meeting just absolutely blew me away, and I've had the privilege over the years since 1989 to meet up with him, with John McKnight, on several occasions, and he continues to be my mentor. He's probably in his 80s now, and I'm just so grateful that because of him, I started seeing things in a very different way for our daughter's future. And I really wanted to be part of designing the life of her choosing, her very best life. Just didn't know how that would exactly work, but that's what was really motivating me. I'm just really hoping that something that I say in this little story that really comes from the thinking that John taught me, it will impact your life too. So since 1989, I have been just very passionate about ordinary people like me, like my daughter, like our family, living extraordinary lives. And what does that look like? It looks like whatever you want it to look like, but it should not be a life of mediocrity. It should not be a life of torment. It should not be a life of this big, long, black, dark tunnel with no light at the end of it. There should be something that is, lighting you up. And so that is what I became passionate about. And I can say that all of my volunteer work and all of my work that I did during my career in social services was really focused on doing what I could to support people to live an extraordinary life, the best life that they could. Then I was just really blessed along the way in the 90s, in the mid-90s. I met up with my business partner now. Her name is Laurie Francis, and how that happened I won't go into, but it was just a remarkable thing that we met up because of where I was at in my volunteer life at that point, and we have been part of each other's lives ever since. And now we've linked arms, and I'm just so grateful that she has linked arms with me, because I can't imagine being where I am today I can't imagine our daughter being where she is today if it hadn't been for Laurie linking arms with me and just sort of saying, I'm committed. I'm committed. I'm committed to whatever needs to be done, whoever needs to be part of this journey, I'm committed. So that's the gift that she's brought to me, and that's the gift that she's bringing to you. When you decide that you want to become involved with what we're doing, this is what you have to look forward to, is this amazing person who is just willing to do whatever needs to be done to help you to be successful. I just can't even imagine where I would be otherwise. But you know what? All the work that I did, my volunteer work and my work in my career in social services, it never really gave me the satisfaction that I was really looking for, because there was always this big dark tunnel with no light at the end of it. And what I can say is that now all of that is behind me, and all I see is this big bright light at the end of this tunnel that's filled with hope and energy and excitement, and we want that to be part of your life too. People's lives are changing. We're watching people's lives change. They're being transformed. People are living into their best lives. They're making things happen that they never thought could be possible before. And it's just so exciting. Every person that I speak to, you know, I bring all of my knowledge from all of the work that I did over 30 years. You know, I bring all of that into what I bring to this system, this vehicle that we have discovered. And it's so rewarding. I'm absolutely committed now to sharing this with as many people as I can, especially families like mine who have, you know, their dreamers have been turned off, and they've lost hope, and they have these sleepless nights. They just don't know what's going to happen, how it's going to happen. Yeah, those are the people that I really want to speak with. If that's you, I really want to speak with you. So I hope that you will click the little button that you want more information. You'll give us your name and your contact information, and we will get in touch with you. We'll have a little conversation about what it is that you're looking for, how your life would change. You know, if we had a magic wand and we waved it over you and we could change some things in your life, what would that change look like? And then we can start talking about how do we, link our arms together with yours and make something absolutely amazing happen. So I hope that you'll click on the I want more info now, and just let us know who you are, and we'll look forward to talking with you. We're waiting for you. Click I want more info. Thank you.